Welcome inside the Three Hills Centennial Arena. And we have a season that hangs in the balance as the Rocky Rams must win or they're going home. The Rocky Rams need 3 points, all three available to them. Devin Carroll gets a start for the Rams. It'll be Clay Monroe for the Three Hills Thrashers. As we are underway from Three Hills. So now here come the Rocky Rams over the line. Carroll back to the point. Neal. There's Chambers shooting. New lineup combinations here for Rocky Mountain House as the Rams will go and elevate Kobe Carroll to the top line. And Carroll comes right in. Chance here. He shoots it. Great save by Clay Monroe. Landon Siegel tied up in the corner. Carroll out front. Chambers shoots. Stopped by Monroe, and he'll hang on to that. Good start here for the Rams. As 3 points tonight would put them up to 11. And then if they get their remaining 6, that gets them to 15, tied with Statler. But Statler, of course, that means they can get no more points. They beat who'd they beat in overtime? I'll figure that one out. They beat Pinoka. No. Sylvan Lake. That's who they beat in OT earlier today. So that puts them up to 15 points or 17, sorry. And a shot there from the side, stopped by Carroll. So with Statler at 17, if Rocky gets every point available to them for the rest of the year, they go to 17. So that means that they would tie, theoretically, in that scenario. Let's say Pinoka misses. They would tie Statler for the last playoff spot, meaning there would have to be a tiebreaker game. So even if Rocky makes the playoffs, they got to play at least a tiebreaker, so which actually ends up helping them. They don't have to worry about losing tiebreakers. Now here's Brant Seeland, far side, can't get his shot away. Into the middle it'll come. Ben Shearman has it, gets it up to Brian Beaulieu. Beaulieu over to Phillips. Phillips now spins into the middle. A shot saved by Carroll. And Rocky is going to the power play early in this one. 4 minutes in. It will be Cody Keith going for tripping here. He tripped up Tyson Tisdale. So the Rams, an opportunity to take the lead here. Draw one by Rocky. Here's Josh Johnston. Snapping one. Good save made. And now this one will come to Tanner Sharp. He gets this one out to Seeland. Seeland now to Justin. And meanwhile, Three Hills has clinched a playoff spot. They're in. And due to a recent recalculation, it turns out that Red Deer has also clinched a playoff spot. As has, no, that's it. That's the only team who's clinched. Here comes Kobe Carroll over the line. Carroll trying to get around. A shot save made there by Clay Monroe. Lahi tries to get this out. There's Sharp. Now it's back to the line. Brant Seeland carries in. Seeland shooting. Stopped by Monroe. And he will hang on to that. And we will get a draw deep in Three Hills territory. So I gotta actually. There's a one-time drive from the far side. So the only teams who have clinched, Red Deer, Three Hills, and Mountain View. But playoff picture pretty well set, except for maybe Stetler and Pinoka could swap. Of course, Rocky hanging on by a thread mathematically. This will come to Josh Robinson. Robinson looking to come out. Robinson goes into the middle and finds Tisdale. We're back to even strength, but Tisdale steps around. Tisdale right in, shoots it, stopped by Monroe. Kept it out and kept it alive. Now on the near side, tied up in the corner here. It'll be dug loose by Siegel. Shearman takes a shot. Now here comes Patrick Fougere back the other way. Nifty move by Fougere, trying to carry it in Turns it over, and now here's Ryan Chambers over to Keller Bagstad. Bagstad into the middle. Bagstad, Chambers, what a save! Rebound, another stop, Monroe! Clay Monroe standing tall. And a couple of big stops there. Now here come the Rocky Rams in. Bagstad to Chambers. Couldn't get a shot away. Derek Park near side. Trying to kick this one up the boards. It's taken here by Tyler Newsham for Three Hills. Newsham makes a move. Taken away from him, and Keller Bagstad will come back the other way. Bagstad puts this one in deep. Gathered here by Gray. Gray comes up to Randy Hanger. Hanger will go up the far side. Griffith. Griffith over the line. Griffith looking into the middle. Griffith, a one-timer, stopped by Devin Carroll. Makes the glove save and keeps it out. So with the games that happened earlier today, Stettler wins in overtime, so that means they go to 17 points. Ponoka at 13. So they're 4 points back of Stettler with 2 games remaining for both sides. So it's not over yet, but I mean, Stettler's pretty much the only team that remains really in practice within reach. Mathematically, those teams at 18 also remain within reach of the Ponoka Stampeders. But we'll have to, of course, wait and see on that, as here come the Rocky Rams. Is a nifty move. Here comes Johnson. Johnston around his man, taken away by Wyatt Sawchuk. Now it comes to Cody Phillips. Phillips up the far side. Ryan Spiller. Spiller knocked off the puck. It'll come to Quinn Justin, and Justin got it to Landon Siegel. And Siegel will go back the other way for the Rams. 8 minutes to go here in this first period. Josh Johnston shoots it! Oh, it linked in behind Monroe, but he kept it out. Is the Rocky Rams fighting for their playoff lives? Well, they've come out and they've looked like the more desperate hockey club, that's for sure. As the draw is going to be won here for the Three Hills Thrashers. Three Hills, they do have something to play for still. Of course, seeding in that first round bye for the top 2 seeds in each division. Well, right now, Three Hills does occupy one of those top 2 seeds. Here comes Chambers shooting a long way out. Stopped by Clay Monroe. He'll hold on to that. Coming up a little later on, Red Deer hosts Mountain View. Red Deer can leap into a tie for first place with these 2 teams. Of course, that would be pending no points coming out of it for Three Hills. Meanwhile, a Rams penalty is forthcoming to Keller Bagstad. But Red Deer with a regulation win can leap into a tie with Mountain View for first place. So it should be interesting on that front. Face-off to the left side here of Devin Carroll with 7 to play. And the power play will go to work for Three Hills, but a good clear early in the penalty kill for the Rocky Rams. Here is Phillips. Cody Phillips gets it up to Tom Vanderlind. Vanderlind makes a move. Vanderlind carries right in. Vanderlind shoots, save, rebound, scores! Patrick Fougere. It's 1-0 Three Hills. And the Three Hills Thrashers strike on the power play. And remember, anything less than the full 3 points for the Rocky Rams is the death knell. But of course, still a lot of time here left. But the one thing you didn't want to do is give up the first one, and that is what the Rams have done. Back to center ice we go. Patrick Fougere makes it 1-0 from Tom Vanderlind and Cody Phillips. And we are back underway. Here's Tom Vanderlind. Vanderlind trying to take it wide, but unable to do that. Now it'll come over to Brant Seeland. Seeland gets crunched along the far side boards. Tyler Newsham loops into the middle. He's trying to look and get this one up ice. Finds Kyle Gray. Now Patrick Fougere. Fougere Chips this one in deep and gathered here by Quinn Justinen. Now Fougere up top. Beaulieu a drive. Vanderlyn tees it up, lets it go. Fougere in the corner. Hard hit down low by Newsham. Now Vanderlyn skating onto it, but it's taken back the other way by Brett McNutt. McNutt over the line, far side. McNutt looking into the middle. Couldn't find anybody. Finds Braden Beestrom near side. Sealand! Glove save. Clay Monroe comes across and gets it with the glove and keeps it out. Monroe 1-1 so far. This is his third appearance of the campaign. Tough. He's playing behind Greg Poles, who's been absolutely tremendous. And a one-timer stopped by Monroe. Face off to the right side of Clay Monroe. Keller Bagstad on it for the Rocky Rams, but it's controlled by the Three Hills Thrashers, and here comes Tanner Sharp. Sharp turned back the other way. Hanger's got it. Hanger, a nice little saucer over to the far side for Donovan Tykrow. Tykrow knocked off the puck and back the other way come the Rams, but Mick Hubbings got it in the neutral zone, and Three Hills will put this one in deep. Here's Josh Robinson. Took a hard shot there. Park in deep. Park trying to dig this one out, got it to Ben Pullablank, and Pullablank will take it in, puts us in deep, but Taylor McCubbing has it for the Thrashers. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first period. Phillips save, rebound, trying to shoot this one, it comes on to Devin Carroll, and he's going to hang on to that. After this, both of these clubs with just 2 games to go in the regular season. For Rocky, they will host Stettler on the 23rd. That one might be a very important one, although, and at the same time might not matter at all, as it'll come into the slot here. Phillips can't get it away. Now Keith back to the line, held in by Hickel. Keith Phillips shoots it, good stop by Carroll. Meanwhile, Three Hills on the 22nd, that's Monday, is next in Mountain View. The last game of the year for the Three Hills Thrashers will be at Pinoca on Friday, and for Rocky hosting Sylvan Lake on Saturday. Here come the Rams. Comes up to Kobe Carroll. Carroll's got Chambers. Carroll scores! Kobe Carroll and Ryan Chambers play catch on the 2-on-1, and Carroll makes no mistake. The Rams have tied it. It's 1-1. Rocky declaring emphatically, we're not going anywhere. And the next one was going to be important despite it being early, and the Rams get it. Chambers and Abraham on the Kobe Carroll goal. Ty Freeman into the middle, Caleb Andrew. Andrew comes right in, shooting. Couldn't get that one to fool Clay Monroe, and back come the Three Hills Thrashers with half a minute to go here in the period. Now turned over, Tyson Tisdale's got it for Rocky. Tisdale puts this one in deep. Gathered out here, here's Wyatt Sawchuk. Sawchuk up to Griffith. Griffith now Morrison, as this period will come to a conclusion. There's a long shot goes in, but the period is already ended. So we will go to the second period, all tied up at 1. Here between the Three Hills Thrashers and the Rocky Rams. As the Thrashers strike first, it's a power play goal from Patrick Fougere, but the Rams get this one here on a 2-on-0 actually. Kobe Carroll, 1-1 through 20 minutes. Rams outshoot the Thrashers 14-7, so 2-1. They're tied at 1, so certainly far from the worst place to be. And the Rams win the draw at center ice, so have some positives to build on here. Now it's Logan Neal over to the far side, comes to Tom Vanderland, and Vanderland will carry over the line. Tom Vanderland. To Justinen. Justinen gives to Chambers. Chambers up to Landon Siegel. He gets pasted. And now here come the Three Hills Thrashers back the other way. Patrick Fougere knocked out the puck. Fougere right in. Fougere waiting, shooting, stopped by Carroll. He's going to hold on to that. With minute 28 gone. Face off to the right of Devin Carroll. Won cleanly by Rocky. Here's Braden Beestrom. Beestrom will get this up to Brett McNutt. And McNutt over to the near side for Brant Seeland. Seeland took a bump. McCumming puts it in the middle. It comes now to Randy Hanger. And Hanger will go over to Patrick Fougere. Fougere looks like he's got a step into the middle. Vanderland. Fougere's got it back. Great save by Carroll. Now it comes right up to Brett McNutt. McNutt trying to pull away. He won't be able to, but he's going to carry it over the line offensively. McNutt turns over. Beestrom, as that puck was sitting in the slot. Beestrom found it, fired it just wide. Now here come the Thrashers. Ryan Spiller into the middle, one time high and wide. Brant Seeland, he's got it through center. Seeland has it turned back on him, but now it comes into the middle. McNutt drops off Seeland. Seeland shooting! Blocker save made by Clay Monroe. Back the other way, though. Here comes the Thrashers. Comes on goal right to Devin Carroll as it's poked off the stick there of Spiller. And Carroll will hang on to that. Clay Monroe made a big save there with the blocker. The southpaw for the Three Hills Thrashers in between the pipes. Clay Monroe at one time a Red Deer Viper, at another time a Black Falls Wrangler, now a Three Hills Thrasher. Here come the Rams through center, turned it over. Cody Phillips has it for Three Hills. Phillips tries to get this in deep. Tisdale over to the near side. Now here comes Ty Freeman. Freeman over center. Freeman trying to get a shot away, cannot. Freeman looking in front. Caleb Andrews shooting, blocked, comes to Josh Robinson. Back to the line, Parker Stewart. Now Freeman. Ty Freeman tied up on the near side. Kyle Gray scoops out. Gray starts in through center. Gray over to the far side. Phillips shoots it, safe. Rebound, it's in behind Carroll, but he holds on. Devin Carroll with a big save. 14 to play in the second period. We're still tied up at 1. The Rocky Rams, guess what? The overtime win, that's not going to do it for you. It has to be a regulation victory. Back to the line, it's going to be Donovan Tykeroll now in the corner. Trying to dig this one loose. Now it comes right out front. Michael Lahi couldn't get a shot away. A great defensive play there by Josh Robinson. Tykeroll into the middle, sharp. Shooting, missed it just wide. Parker Stewart. Stewart goes to Keller Bagstad. Over to the near side, here's Park. Park looking up the far side, finds Ben Pullablank. Pullablank puts this one in deep. Gathered here by Keller Bagstad. Here is Derek Park. Turned over, now Donovan Tykeroll over to Michael Laheed. And Laheed, they're trying to go in deep, but it goes over the glass. But he's on the offensive side of center, so no issue there. There's 12:18 to go here in the second period. Still tied up 1-1. Face-off just outside the Rams' blue line. Chambers got it up to Kobe Carroll. Carroll trying to take in. And a penalty coming up to the Rocky Rams here. As here is Ryan Spiller. Spiller tied up on the near side boards. As this will be dug out by Three Hills. Jesse Morrison shoots it. Stopped by Carroll, and the whistle goes. Kobe Carroll will go off for tripping. So Kobe Carroll in the penalty box here. Face off to the left side of Devin Carroll. One cleanly by Three Hills. One-timer. Carroll makes the save. Carroll came across and got the leather on it. Nothing doing there for Jesse Morrison. Face off to the right of Devin Carroll. Fougere on the draw against Landon Siegel. And the draw is won by the Thrashers. Riley Griffith hit off the line. Snaps it high and wide off the glass down the ice by the Rocky Rams. Gathered here by Newsham. Off the wall it comes to Tom Vanderlyn, the captain. Vanderland from Spruceview over the line, tried to get it in deep. He's knocked off the puck, and this one sends the length of the ice. Buck and a quarter to go on the Thrasher power play. We're still tied up in 1. Here comes Tom Vanderland. Vanderland in the middle for Patrick Fougere. Fougere knocked off the puck. Coming in to hold the line, Newsham. Fougere right in front. Great blocker saved by Carroll. One-timer in front. Vanderland robbed blind. Devin Carroll keeping the Rams season alive as of now. 45 seconds to go on the power play for the Three Hills Thrashers. Here in the second period, tied up at 1. Rocky needing a regulation victory to stay in the playoff conversation, keep themselves mathematically alive. As Logan Neal off the draw win, sends it down the ice, but glove down in the neutral zone. Now Newsham's got it in his own zone. Newsham off the wall, Ryan Spiller. Spiller gets stepped into hard, and now Brant Sealand to Ryan Chambers. Chambers puts this one in deep. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage for Three Hills. Ben Shearman now to Drew Hickel. Hickel now through center. Hickel looking to the middle. It comes to Spiller. Shot save made by Carroll. Devin Carroll a big save, and Kobe Carroll's got it. We are back to even strength. But here comes Spiller. Spiller drops off. Intercepted Carroll. Carroll hits Johnston off the bench. Here's Josh Johnston. Denied. Clay Monroe with the glove. Johnston on a breakaway. Couldn't beat Clay Monroe. Stays a tie hockey game. Face off to the left side of Clay Monroe. Draw one cleanly by the Rams. Freeman on the near side, back to the point, held in. Freeman's got it again. Ty Freeman to the net, off the post. Ty Freeman nearly puts the Rams up by a goal. 8 1/4 to play here in this second period. Still tied up at 1. Coming up 5:30, we got the Mountain View Colts taking on the Red Deer Vipers from the Service Arena. Draw one by the Three Hills Thrashers. Comes to Randy Hanger, and Hanger will come through center over the near side. It will come, but it's intercepted. Here come the Rams again. Ty Freeman to Tanner Abraham. Now cross ice, it comes to Andrew. Andrew turns this one over. Lougheed off the wall, intercepted, but Lougheed's got it right back. Lougheed in, snaps it wide. Michael Lougheed trying to give the Thrashers a lead, but he just missed it. Now a centering pass. Carroll able to deflect that one to Tyson Tisdale. Tisdale now. Tisdale over the line. They trying to get into center, but he couldn't do so. Turned over. Lougheed's got it again. Lougheed now on the far side. Takes it in. Into the middle. Here's Keith. Shoots, save. Rebound, scores! Cody Phillips makes it 2-1 for the Thrashers. Phillips shot, it actually didn't get stopped. It hits Phillips in the skate and comes right to himself. And Phillips just jams it by Devin Carroll. Tough break for the Rocky Rams off a turnover. Down once more. 6 minutes to go in the second, still some time. But remember, a tie doesn't get it done. Rocky needs the full 3 points for a regulation victory. Is here with it is Brant Sealand over to the far side, Braden Beestrom. Beestrom to McNutt. McNutt lost that one. Cody Phillips is on it, trying to dig this one loose. It is now Phillips over to the far side for Cody Keith. Keith trying to skate through center. Ben Shearman knocked off the puck. And trying to get in there to help out, or a couple of Rams. It'll come now to Phillips. Phillips knocked off the puck. Josh Robinson has for the Rocky Rams. 4 minutes and change to go here in the second period. Right up to Landon Siegel. Siegel's got room. Siegel, he comes in. Siegel can't get a shot away yet. He's in the slot. He shoots it. It got blocked. Gray hits Fougere off the bench. But backtracking hard there was Parker Stewart. Now to Siegel. Siegel to Chambers. Chambers couldn't shoot it. Now poked off his stick. Chambers back to the line. Robinson. Robinson able to hold. Robinson shoots. Glove save. Clay Monroe. Josh Robinson came in off the line, tried to pick the far side corner. But Clay Monroe flashes the leather. 2:58 to go in the second. It stays 2-1 Three Hills. Monroe, that's his 17th stop that he's made on the hockey game. Tom Vanderlind over on the far side comes out for Three Hills. Now through center, Patrick Fougere. He's on the left wing. In the left corner. One-timer, hit go out front. Great save by Carroll. You hang on again. 2 1/4 to play in period number 2. Three Hills 2, Rocky 1. Draw 1 by the Thrashers. Griffith, Morrison spinning and firing. Good save by Devin Carroll. And trying to get this one out, and it will be Keller Bagstad. Bagstad in through center. Bagstad over the line. Bagstad trying to get this to the middle, could not do so. Sacha in there trying to dig it out. Bagstad shooting over, it leaks in behind Monroe, but he's able to keep that one alive. Good job by Bagstad. He holds the line. Derek Park, glove save Monroe. Final minute of the second. Clay Monroe flashes the leather. And the Rocky Rams will press for the equalizer here before the second. For some reason, it just feels a lot better going to the third tied than down, doesn't it? Logan Neal from the line, saved the rebound. Caleb Andrew can't get it on goal. Justin in. Johnston, he shoots it, but it goes wide to the line. Quinn Justin in. Now here's Johnston. In the corner, Josh Johnston tied up. Now it's dug loose by McCumming over to Randy Hanger. Final 10 seconds here. And Hanger able to get this up to Griffith. Griffith will drop off Spiller. Spiller, Pestered, long shot, save, cleared. The rebound, that was Morrison, that was Justin, excuse me, and that will do it for 2 periods. The Three Hills Thrashers 20 minutes away from putting the Rocky Rams to bed for HJHL21. The Rams will need the third period of their lives. Down by a goal. Need a third period here to keep the season alive. Three Hills outshoots Rocky 13-6 in that period. Rocky's probably got to flip that on its head if they want to even have a sniff here. The Siegel against Fougere to get us underway from the Three Hills Centennial Arena. Third period. 2-1 Thrashers lead. Logan Neal puts this in deep. For Rocky, gathered here by Randy Hanger. Now here's Newsham over the line on the far side. Newsham shovels this one in. Gathered here by Quinn Justinen. Justinen trying to kick it out, couldn't, over to the far side, nobody home. Logan Neal skates onto that. Neal will carry out the far side for the Rocky Rams. Neal gets pasted there along the boards. Now the captain for the Thrashers has it, but it's left there for Fougere. In behind the net he comes. Fougere, he will come out. Fougere into the middle. He's got it right back. Fougere to Tom Vanderlind. Vanderlind unable to get a chance to get a shot away, and it's taken away. Here comes Kobe Carroll. He's got the Ram goal. Kobe Carroll over the line. Carroll into the middle, intercepted by Randy Hanger. And now Ryan Spiller's got it to Patrick Fougere. Goes in deep. 17.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Rams need a regulation victory to stay alive in the playoff race. Carroll keeps alive. Shooting. The Spiller unable to clear the rebound. Siegel does. Siegel over to the far side. Neal. And now Sealand over to Beestrom. Beestrom into the middle. Sealand's got it back. Sealand snaps it. It comes just wide. And now rims around the boards. Here comes Ryan Spiller. Spiller in on the attack for Three Hills. Spiller shooting. It gets blocked and comes into the corner. Now Griffith. Spiller on it, pestered there by McNutt, but Spiller able to pull it out. Now it will come up to Beestrom, taking off the puck there. It's Kyle Gray. 15:40 to go, third period. Here's Jesse Morrison shooting. Great save, Carroll. Carroll keeps it alive. Desperation here. You can really see it for the Rocky Rams as here comes Ty Freeman. Freeman's got it half to the net. Freeman shoots. Glove save, Clay Monroe. Ty Freeman had a great look at the equalizer, but Monroe stands tall. Face off to the left side of Clay Monroe. Draw 1 by the Rams. Abraham Johnston snapping one, and it goes just over Clay Monroe's goal, and the Thrashers have control. Now here's Ty Freeman on a turnover, turning it back, offside. Freeman put himself offside, I believe. (23-17), the Rams lead in hits. And now here is Josh Johnston. Johnston on the near side. Trying to get it into the middle, but it's taken away by Ben Shearman for Three Hills. Shearman skates this one up through center. Shearman stops up, carries in offensively. One-timer, Carroll got across and made the stop on Keith. 13:36 to go here in the third period. Coming up after this, we got Red Deer and Mountain View. That is at 5:30 from Red Deer. Draw one by the Thrashers. Hickel, Tycrobe shooting. Good blocker save made by Carroll. And now in behind the goal, Donovan Tycrobe tied up by Derek Park. Sharp digs this loose. Back to the line it comes. And now it's going to come to Tanner Sharp. Sharp tripped up, and the Three Hills Thrashers will go to the man advantage here. Hickel at the line. Lougheed shooting. Glove saved by Carroll. Chances are already dwindling here for the Rocky Rams, and this is not what you want. Ben Poloblanc trips his man up. So the Thrashers, who already have 2 power play goals tonight, look for a third. And boy, I tell you, the 1 power play goal tonight, excuse me. I tell you, would that be an unmitigated disaster to give one up here? You got to have this kill if you're the Rocky Rams. Here's Spiller over the line, knocked off the puck. Spiller carries in behind the net. Trying to center that one, Shearman. Hickel spinning, firing. Tisdale clears out of the crease, and down the ice it goes. Clay Monroe leaves at the side of the net. This is for Tyler Newsham. Turned over Chambers. Now Spiller. Chambers able to keep it in, but Shearman's got it again for Three Hills. Shearman got run over, but here comes through Hickel. Hickel, Spiller, denied by Carroll. If Rocky ties this one up, mark that save by Devin Carroll. Look at this hit here. Tyson Tisdale on Ben Shearman. 22-12, face-offs favor Rocky. So they're actually caving the Thrashers in, but the Thrashers win that one. A one-timer from the far side, blocked and wide. Justin down the ice, but gloved down in the neutral zone by Cody Phillips. Phillips retreats into his own end, comes to Patrick Fougere. Fougere gets crunched, but not to Siegel. Siegel takes to the net. Siegel couldn't get a shot away. Cody Phillips has. Phillips on the far side, tying it up on the boards. It comes to Phillips, though. Phillips able to come out with it. 13 seconds to go in the man advantage. Phillips splits a knee. Phillips in. Phillips scores! Cody Phillips, it's 3-1 Three Hills. And that is the look of absolute dejection on the face there of Landon Siegel that you saw in the Rams. You can see the writing on the wall now. On the road, down by 2. Season in the balance. You don't need 2, you need 3. An overtime victory doesn't cut it in this scenario. You need the 3 points from a regulation win. And now down by 3. The Rams will carry in Freeman. Maybe if the Rams can get it back quickly, can give a little jump start to their bench and their hopes here. But here comes Patrick Fougere. Fougere steps around. Fougere right in. Save, rebound. Tanner Abraham's got it for Rocky, and he starts in. Rocky through center over the line now. Abraham shoots it. Stopped by Clay Monroe, and he's going to hang on. 9:24 to go here in the third period. And the Rocky Rams are 9:24 away from knowing their fate, having it sealed, being a non-playoff team in HJHL21. Here's Parker Stewart from the line, shooting. Good save made. And here come the Three Hills Thrashers. This is Kyle Gray over the line. Gray trying to take to the middle. Gray's got it, corner. Back to the point, Sharp. Beaulieu. Now to Gray. teeing one up. Beaulieu from the point, snapping that hard one. Goes wide of the net. 8:20 to go here, third period. Caleb Andrew puts this one up to Josh Johnston. Now Ty Freeman. Freeman knocked off the puck. Lougheed, it's going to come to Donovan Tykerobe. Tykerobe finds it. He comes over the line on the near side, trying to put this one in the middle. Knocked off by Johnston. Now it'll come to Derek Park. Park trying to get this one in deep. He will. We'll go in behind the net of Clay Monroe. Tykerobe got it up to the near side. This is for, that is Newsham, Lougheed. Lougheed shooting. Good blocker save from distance made by Devin Carey. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go here in this third period. Three Hills 3, Rocky 1. Here comes Derek Park through center. Park over the line. Park, a nifty move, puts this one in deep. Gathered here by Hanger. Randy Hanger up the near side boards, put in deep by the Thrashers. This is just a dump and chase fest here, and that is not going to cut it for the Rocky Rams. Ben Pullablank. He'll come in over the line. Knocked off the puck, tries to drive the puck wide. Pullablank, he's in the near side corner on the left wing. Taken away from him by Phillips. Phillips goes on over to the middle. It's going to be for Ben Shearman. Shearman, he takes it wide. Shearman stops up, takes it into the front of the net. A shot stopped by Carroll. 4.5 minutes to go here in this third period. Rams on life support here. Draw to the right side of Carroll. It's won by Hickel. Now there's a one-timer stopped by Carroll again. Rocky needs 3 to win here to keep their season alive in their next 4 minutes and 20 seconds. I got to tell you, that doesn't seem all that realistic. Newsham near side. Shot saved. The rebound cleared. And Braden Beestrom cannot get this one out. Here's Wyatt Sawchuk into the middle. Vanderlyn denied by Carroll. Bougier back to the line. Sawchuk tipped. Goes high and wide. Brent McNutt to Tyson Tisdale. Tisdale will start over the line. Tisdale to McNutt. McNutt shoots it. Stopped by Clay Monroe, and he'll hang on. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third period. Devin Carroll still hanging in, making every stop he can. Won't be surprised if I see Carroll go to the bench in short order here. Draw one by the Rams. Justin in! Right in! He hit the shaft of the stick of Clay Monroe when it goes up and over the net. Here is Riley Griffith in the neutral zone. 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. On the far side, Spiller. Spiller to the middle, Griffith. Griffith knocked off the puck back to the line, Drew Hickel. And Jesse Morrison tees that one up and fires it wide. Under 2 minutes to play. Here come the Rocky Rams. Quinn Justin and able to put it in deep. And surprisingly, as for now, Carroll stays in between the pipes. And I think it might be too little, too late for the Rocky Rams. Is down by 2 here with a buck left in regulation. Here's Landon Siegel over center. And to the bench goes Devin Carroll. Need 3 goals in a minute. Does the Rocky Rams. From the line, tipped it goes out of the pad. And now back comes Phillips. Phillips looking for the dagger through the heart of the Rams. Phillips in front. Shearman back to the line. Teed up wide. Now another one-timer scores. 3 Hills. Gonna put the Rams out of their misery here this year. Rocky will fail to get any points, and that means they will fail to make the postseason in HJHL21. At current, they can max out at 14 points. And right now, the final playoff spot occupied by Stettler at 15. They will max out at, 14 points. That's it. That's all you can get. And Stettler's at 17. So she's all over here for the Rocky Rams. As they'll still have 2 regular season games to play. Rocky, as I mentioned, will be hosting Stettler on Tuesday. And then they will host Sylvan Lake on Saturday to wind down HJHL21. Here come the Thrashers, a chance on the far side. Tisdale, he's got it up to Sealand. Sealand over the line, and Sealand will try to get away with one final shot away. It goes wide as the Three Hills Thrashers win this one, and the Rocky Rams will fall 4-1 in Three Hills. And this thing's all over. The game and, in essence, the season for the Rocky Rams, who know now they got 2 more games to play out the string, and they will not participate in the HJHL 21 postseason. The Three Hills Thrashers, though, hey, they moved to 25 points. So what they are guaranteed of is remaining in a tie for first place at the very least in HJHL 21, depending on what happens in the Red Deer Mountain View game. There's your game winner. It was Cody Phillips who made it 2-1. And this one, of course, ends up 4-1. But you know what? That's sometimes seasons just don't go your way, and that was the case for the Rocky Rams. Patrick Fougere, he got us off and running. He is your 3rd star tonight for the Three Hills Thrashers. It will be Clay Monroe turning aside 25 in the the Three Hills crease. He is your 2nd star. And Cody Phillips, he is your 1st star for the Three Hills Thrashers. You wonder if maybe Clay Monroe, I would think, will at least get one more with his Thrashers guaranteed a playoff spot. And the Rocky Rams falling tonight. Unfortunately, that will eliminate them from the postseason. Let's take a look here at your game summary. Patrick Fougere gets us off and running from Tom Vanderlyn and Cody Phillips, 13:27. Kobe Carroll makes it 1-1 from Chambers and Abraham at 18:56. Then at the 14-minute mark of the second period, Three Hills takes the lead on a power play goal from Cody Phillips and Cody Keith. Cody Phillips scores the goal. Cody Keith and Michael Lougheed get the assist, and Three Hills would not look back. Cody Phillips gets another at 9:24 unassisted, and Drew Hickel, the empty netter from Ben Shearman and Cody Phillips. And that is how this cookie crumbles. 4-1 is the final. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you 5:30 from Red Deer when they host the Mountain View Colts.